Love and light. Good afternoon, everyone. So before I run to work real quick, I wanted to do a reading on Buster. Yesterday, last night, Buster just piqued a very big interest in me for some reason. I did watch where he testified. I got a lot of his energy off of that video. I also went to his Facebook page and kind of just scrolled through it. Went to his mom's page and everybody's page and just kind of scrolled through it to get a feeling of Buster, you know, other than the energy that I pulled off of the video where he's testifying. And the energy that I pick up on Buster is he's a lot like his father. When I look at Buster and when I hear him speaking in this trial, and I see him speaking, and I see his facial expressions, his little nervous habit, you know, fixing himself and his little mic there. If you look at Buster, you can see there's a disconnect. There's a distance there. It's kind of like him and his father both have the same everything, the same energy, the same everything, how they react, how they talk. They're so much alike. It's scary. Buster is just a younger version. Now, that don't mean I'm calling Buster a murderer or nothing like that. I'm talking about traits, okay? But there is a very dark space in their mind. It's like, not really, it's not blank, like how you can look at some people and say, oh, there's nothing there. You know, that's a blank stare. There's nothing there. Their look is more like of a trance. Like, I'm going to control this, and I'm going to control what comes out of your mouth. That's the kind of eyes that they have. So when I say distance, I'm not talking about that blank, dead look. Okay, I'm talking more of a controlling trance. That's the word, actually, trance look. That they have, and it's in them. You can feel it in them when they talk. His brother, may his soul rest in peace, was a lot like his mother. Not only did he look just like the mother, Buster looked just like the father. I pick up that he was a crazy, wild ass rich kid that didn't have to account for anything he did. But the boy had a heart. He doesn't have that controlling look. His look is more of an outgoing person with a heart. Even though, you know, he might get drunk and do stupid fucking shit and blow it off because he is drunk. When he's not, I feel he has the heart of his mother, and I feel his mother had a very caring heart also, okay? But Buster doesn't have that same caring heart. Now, I don't mean he doesn't love his family. It's obvious they are very loyal. It's obvious they are very loyal, and they stick beside each other, and that's what you should do, regardless if you like it or not. You still stand by them. I feel I did listen also to the recording. I do feel like a disconnect with them two, but not as much as I'm not going to answer your calls no more. Them calls are still going to be answered. But it's more of a, yeah, okay. You know, it's it's either we better not talk on here, or, you know, I need to distance you. Because it's interfering in my everyday life. They're alive. Now I want to do a reading on Buster and just see what the cards pull for him. I'm going to pick these cards. This is for Buster Murdaugh. Okay. Alright, first off we get, where are my eyeglasses? Let's do this. My grandbaby got a hold of them, so not much left of them. So we have the emotional intelligence card. And that's exactly what I was talking about when I was talking about that stare. It's all about, hey, I'm going to control this conversation. You know, it's like a trance there. And that's that emotional intelligence. Okay, that him and his father both carry, but Buster is way better at it. Okay, he's way better at it. So he gets the web weaving. They're caught up in the middle of a shitstorm. He is caught up in the middle of his father's shitstorm. His father is still trying to keep him in that shitstorm by calling and asking about this and asking about that. And Grant, I know that's probably, you know, he calls him because he's still trying to keep that connect. And it's, maybe he should be calling his brother and asking his brother these things instead of his son. He's relying on his son to keep that loyalty to him. That's why he keeps calling his son and asking his son these important questions. It's about that control part. It's about that emotional intelligence that they both carry. So he's still trying to control the loyalty, and he's going to do everything he can to keep that lock and that grip on Buster. Clearing through the ashes. That's what he's trying to do. With that phone call, when he's short and sweet with him, you know, he's trying to push it away, but he still doesn't. He still doesn't. So his father does still have that little hold on him. Okay? This is simply the control card. The card of control. I told you, it's a mind control. We got forgiveness. He gets the forgiveness in the reverse position. I do think Buster was all about his dad at the time being. I think Buster is coming to reality with some things that he just did not believe. And that forgiveness is going to kind of swift away. And that break is going to come. Change. What I just said. It's fixing to change. It's fixing to turn around. Clean on him. What I just said. He gets strength through this, okay? He's going to get his strength through this. That's how he's going to carry it through. When it's all done, he will be strengthened, okay? That's where it's going to come from, is this process here. So within the reading, he gets the invisibility card. He gets it in the reverse position, which means his feelings toward his father is not invisible to the father. The father feels it, he sees it, and that's why he's still trying to, you know, get that tighter grip, that loyalty grip. That was an interesting read for me. I've been wanting to do that since last night. You know, as far as Buster being gay, I think he is close to it. I don't think he, you know, probably actually is. But I do think in his mind, there's a fine line there with Buster. There's a fine line there with Buster. So, with that being said, peace, love, and light, guys. And I will be back after work.